Hello, today we're going to talk about the periodic table. The periodic table is made by Dmitry Mendeleev, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. In the 1870s, he got tired of how unorganized all of the elements were, so he organized them by their atomic weight, and then when he did that, he saw familiarity in their chemical properties and physical properties. The modern periodic table has 118 elements. At the time of this video, there's 117 that have been confirmed based on whatever it is that could be wrong, based on the thing that I read about this in our lessons. Of those, 92 are naturally occurring, 16 are synthetic, which means they're made in a lab. The periodic table is arranged by periods and groups. So the periods go left to right on the table or horizontally, and they're arranged by the shells and the valence electrons, and the groups or families are up and down, and they're arranged by chemical and physical properties. The whole thing is arranged by the atomic number. So when you look at it, it goes 1 through 117, and that's how many protons each has. So if you look at it, so number, I don't know the periodic table very well, so number 90, element 90, it means it has 19 protons in its nucleus. 10, which I should know, I think carbon 6. So carbon has 6 protons in the nucleus. I'm probably wrong, but I know that the element is carbon at 6. I'm not sure. I think so. Who knows? Probably everybody, because it's on the periodic table. But I'm just trying to think of on the fly. I think I'm right. A lot of the information that Mendeleev had was correct. There were just small changes to the periodic table. Yeah, he even left spaces for elements that would be discovered later. All right, so using the periodic table. So like I said, the atomic number is how many protons are in the nucleus. The nucleus is made up of protons and neutrons. If you have more neutrons than you need, that more or less, that makes an isotope. I believe it's just more. As long as it has more, well, when it has different amounts of neutrons in it, those are different isotopes. Still the same element because it has the same amount of protons. Protons are what make up an element. When you have different amounts of neutrons, it makes different isotopes, and then you have different ions, which means you have different numbers of electrons also. But usually in a stable atom, you have the same amount of protons and electrons, usually. So if I have 2 protons, I'll have 2 electrons. Right. The atomic mass is usually found by just rounding the atomic weight up. So to determine the number of neutrons, you take the number of protons, which is the atomic number, and you subtract that from the atomic mass, and then you get the number of neutrons that are there. And valence electrons, that's the number of electrons in the outer shell, and that's used for bonding. All right, this has been just some short information about the periodic table. Hope it helps, and